It's like sticking your tongue on a 9-volt battery.
Shocking.
I did a review a couple months ago about this beast right here, and I was making fun of the tomato leaf and nobody ever really reviewed it. The reason I didn't like this fragrance wasn't because of the tomato leaf. In fact, I liked the tomato leaf. I just didn't like the synthetic nature of this. But I found one that isn't synthetic, and there are some great stories behind it. Stay tuned. Now, I always thought when you watch the video reviews, some people say, oh, you have to wear the fragrance or it will wear you. And I was like, that's so ridiculous. Until I found this beauty right here. Shuhrah. Shish Kebab Shuhrah by Rasasi. Shuhrah is a fragrance, to me, that's very herbal. Herbal in nature. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think of Shuhrah is herbal. Yeah, and there is a little bit of an herbal soap note to it, and it's also very smoky. But it goes very well with the cold weather. Today in Miami, it's 50 degrees, and I'm wearing this, and it just kind of goes, but it's ultra, ultra masculine. Presentation time, presentation time. Woo! I just turned into Eric Hill, centrifugal force. Woo, this stuff is manly. Rasasi Shuhrah has some of the most interesting Fragrantica reviews of all time. I'm going to read a few, and you'll see if it's for you. The reviews are better than I could describe it. I describe it as herbal, a little soapy, very smoky, and just very masculine. The reviews do a much better job at describing this fragrance. And I like the reviews. Fragrantica. They used to call it Fragrantica. Rasasi Shuhrah Pour Homme is an amazing, rich, deep, woody floral, but not too floral or feminine, and that's because of the tomato leaf. Very dominant tomato leaf. While the dry down smells similar to Rasasi's Tobacco Blaze, it takes a different path, and I would say it's more gentle and wearable for the office than Tobacco Blaze. Definitely has the Rasasi DNA, and I really enjoy wearing this fragrance. If you're into unique fragrances, you will absolutely love this one. I give this one a 10 out of 10. This guy right here, I guess he got his point across, and I'll skip through it because his grammar is not too great, but I understood his point. Got my bottle today, and trust me, it's one of the most amazing perfumes ever out there. This perfume is smoke, amber, rose, leather with a deep down agarwood. Oak moss, green, dark and mysterious, whatnot in all the best ways you can ever imagine all the time. Got a lot of balloons. Very choppy grammar. Listen, I taught reading for so many years. If you want to smell like a killed stripper that's past her prime and then smoked a pack of 20 cigarettes, then this is for you. This is the most offensive thing I've ever smelled, and I'm on the fence if I like it or not. Like, I think I don't, but then I pick up a decant bottle and smell it again from time to time. It definitely isn't for me, but there's something a bit likable in a way about it. A bit like sticking your tongue on a 9-volt battery. You know better, but you do it anyway. So for the most part, what I'm getting out of it is, according to the Fragrantica or Fragrantica reviews, is Marlboro Reds with spearmint gum. For me, I get a very almost soapy, but not really soapy, very herbal incense, a little smoky rose in there. You have oud in there. You have a little leather. I think it's a very complex scent. It's pretty linear. Everything stays there pretty much throughout the life of the fragrance. It's a beast mode fragrance. Everybody agrees it's beast mode. Has excellent longevity. It's interesting. Now, would I recommend this fragrance? It's hard to say. It's a very polarizing fragrance. Some will love it. Some will be like, I'm not sure. If you're into really old school masculine fragrances, most likely you'll like it. It's extremely masculine. It projects like a beast, has excellent longevity. Everybody agrees with those points. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It has that little bit of incense or smokiness in there. It's got a nice herbal quality to it. I love the quality, and I love the blue bottle. I spray it sometimes just because. It's beast mode. It's masculine. If you're into masculine fragrances, most likely you'll like it. It may offend some people in the office, but it's also one of those fragrances that you have to wear or it will wear you. And I understand that concept now. Hey, if you like this kind of video, let me know. Hey, take care. Have a good one. Peace out.